comes the axe! Prove yourself!
Just overall the clock slightly behind that of the offline TK from VGJ Thunder. One lane, Grado talking about the clock. Close the gap in onto Freeze with the battery assault. The Storm is bringing him low, but Freeze is going to get the chance to get out of the range of it. Pop this out. He's going to be fine, and with the rotation from DDC, they...
Very different denies as Iceberg has about 5 denies, 10 of those being the cogs.
On Iceberg, just heading
nicely
in.
Done.
Very, very nicely done indeed.
Yeah.
Knows his limits. They add the double damage, the extra bit of right click with the catch from No Fear. Sets up the kill. Fade and DDC, will they be there with the response play? Look at the X mark into Torrent, Maledict down onto No Fear. They'll try for the stomp, but the paralyzing cask is there to cancel it, so they've got that extra time to punch into him. He'll look for a deny, but can't quite make his way towards the Ancients. Top lane, looks like Yang did get caught underneath the tower there by a toss play. He's pretty low at the moment. He's got the one charge. He's silent again with the toss, trying to burst Yang down. Do they have quite enough to finish off this kill? That's the question. He'll have Avalanche back in a second. He's got the one charges, and that'll do it. Yeah. Holds down Yang.
Maintaining vision himself, which is where Sylar felt safe.
One lane. They've got the setup again. The cast for DDC buying the time for the Torrent to follow in from Fade.
A decent number of
denies. And they're looking to punish Sylar again. Always want to fly, able to walk in, get the telekinesis, dragging him in the perfect setup range for the follow raises.
Yep.
Another silence there, ready as well. Have they got enough burst to kill him off? They've got Iceberg coming in. Should be enough with 4 heroes here as they stomp him, raise him down. FlyToMoon getting some big kills here with these rotations, even getting Iceberg involved.
Sylar thinks he's safe because, you know, oh, I just saw SF top, right? Sylar, can he go for this kill?
He's trying with the Laguna Blade, but he's not going to find Iceberg, and in fact, Sylar, he's going to lose his own life. Yep. Tried to commit there with the ultimate. He does not get away with it, and as well indeed in the river, they've found DDC. A killing spree for Iceberg.
Clockwork wants to go. Freeze perhaps considering a cooldown.
He is, but look who's here. Non-Grata straight in with the hook shot. He's tanking the brunt of this damage. Cooldown will be there, but Non-Grata commits with the rocket flare and the battery assault. He'll get the... He's going to wear out. Look who's on the high ground. There's the toss forward, trying to get always one flying position to kick things off. They have the telekinesis onto one. Avalanche comes down to the 2 of them. Now starting to back off though. FlyToMoon, they're in a bit of trouble here. Freeze coming in with the cooldown, trying to focus Iceberg with the rocket barrage, but it doesn't look like it's enough damage if they've lost Freeze. Yang's trying to do his best to hide in the tree line, but he's not getting out of this. And again, FlyToMoon.
They know they're going to sit behind this driver. They may smoke up to get a ward down on a cliff, and wow, what an illusion bait.
They Laguna that, they boated that, they everything that. And now the turnaround play comes in. FlyToMoon, Non-Grata straight into the midst of it, goes in with a hook shot. He's getting focused though, this Clockwork. He gets the cogs out. Is he actually going to be able to walk himself away? He is. Non-Grata keeps himself alive. They've lost DDC, they've lost Yang. And they may even lose more here. The Yules into the Requiem, Iceberg from the side, just enough damage to bring down another. Freeze will be...
FlyToMoon have had very good vision all across the map, but have just predicted the smokes.
Straight away towards mid, Iceberg, you'll set up a quick burst from Silent to pick off the Witch Doctor and Sylar. He just walked into this. He walked forward trying to help out, but Non-Grata's there. He's got the hook shot back up. He's going to look for another. He's trying to chase down Yang. Yang
no Yules.
Is indeed pretty tanky, but they've got the toss forward into the stolen light strike. FlyToMoon.
By a sentry. Oh, they got the Yules though.
They
Yules
do.
combo.
They've got the setup here onto Yang, and again the DK in trouble. Will be DDC trying for a return play. Doesn't the cast into the cooldown? This could get them some big kills, and it will. They'll find Iceberg. Can they get Silent as well? They're trying. Silent backing off. He does have a homing missile heading his way. Always want to fly, trying to slow them down, draw them away from the Tiny. So they do get 2 kills this time, VGJ Thunder, and they get the big one. They are able to take down Iceberg. Who ended up getting the money for that? Do we see? Because that must have been worth quite a bit.
Freeze on the gyrocopter. Getting 723, ending the monster kill streak.
Non-Grata. He's just walked into 4th, and he's trying to find some kills out of this. There will be a Laguna Blade and a Torrent. Getting maybe a little bit too greedy there. DDC. Talking about the DK, they've found Yang. Silent with the toss back into the cogs. They've got the setup for the races to come in.
And that's another kill. Back where they left off. That's a bit more what they need to be doing.
Now bottom. See Yang always want to fly. Go down. Just Fade and Freeze.
Silent is aggressively shadowblading down bottom.
See if he can get this Silent. He's got the control and he's got the burst. Silent. quick pick. Step ahead consistently in this game. We're going to have Non-Grata. He is going to walk into a bit of a nightmare. Walks into the entire lineup of VGJ Thunder.
You know, he had the great cast at bottom, and now he's got the great wards. Top lane, whoa, he did BKB.
They've found Iceberg.
He's done goofed. Surprising, they've got vision mid, so Freeze gathers.
Let's see where they go. They go straight away onto Gyro, but Freeze gets the BKB out, turns towards Iceberg. Iceberg pops his own BKB and starts to punch into Freeze. They've taken down DDC. Laguna this time onto the real clockwork from Sylar. Will manage to get the kill in return for VGJ Thunder. Always want to fly, getting caught on the front. Silence there with the counterplay. They find the two-man avalanche. The splitter comes out as well, and Silent jumps forward. Starts to clean up a second. Gets the Echo Saber slow onto Freeze. Would be the dream if they can close this gap. And Iceberg always just goes for the CP. And that is going to get punished. VGJ Thunder immediately collapse on top of it.
Yep. Good quick smoke move, finding an SF of all heroes too. See what they get out of it. Smoke up from FlyToMoon. Are they going to go for this without the SF? Very risky call, but VGJ is split up.
They're not going to expect this VGJ Thunder to start Silent straight and immediately deletes off Sylar. They get more out of this. They look towards Fade, tossing the tree forward. But now they've got to be a little careful. Yang's coming in for the Silent. Non-Grata's actually hook shot it in to the midst of them all. They have the torrent control onto Yang. Yang getting bursted low. Echo Stomp down as well. Yang will fall. Silent gets the double kill. Non-Grata loses his life. Now Silent is going to jump in. Look towards Freeze. Freeze has the BKB. Homing Missile and Rocket Barrage en route to Silent as they surround the Tiny. Silent cannot get himself out of this one, and Silent will fall as well. VGJ...
They fell back, they would have been able to.
They're going to try, but Silent, he's actually the first one in. Straight away, the hookshot's going to miss though from Non-Grata. Silent in, gets turned upon. Iceberg pops the BKB, looks towards Silent, who's trapped up in the cogs. He's got the self-heals buying some time for him, but it's a 2 for 2 so far. Buyback from always.
Witch Doctor has one queued up, but he's less than halfway there.
Top lane Yang. Able to find the opening here onto Non-Grata, the two of them sneaking in.
Yep, that's the beauty of the shadow. Tiny's found lead on the backlines too.
And Iceberg in the midst of it, promotes the BKB. The hook shot catches onto nobody though. They have the Earth Splitter coming through, catches the two of them, but the BKBs are still there for VGJ Thunder. Good to go. They'll look towards Non-Grata, tries to force himself away, but Yang jumps forward with the blink and stun. They'll find a second. Can they find anything else here? They're looking towards Iceberg. Silent's going to jump in, but he gets disarmed. The sentry down, and again the Dragon Tail. Yang controlling up Silent. Silent, he'll fall. VGJ Thunder find themselves a third. They lose Fade, couldn't quite kill him. Still panning out to be a very close game now between both sides. Freeze is being eyed up, they jump forward, they've got the Hex, they've got the Razors, and Freeze is dead. That's 90 seconds without the...
Have enough health, he's put the Reaver in now.
Oh, and again, look what they've found. They're getting these hook shots from Non-Grata. They've sort of been, you know, zoning hook shots as Yang will still be in trouble, gets surrounded, he pops the BKB, he's trying to fight back, but he's going to go down. They'll lose Yang. DDC gets jumped upon by Silent. He'll turn with the paralyzing cast, homing missile as well, holding Silent back. Two-man torrent and a Laguna Blade from Sylar, but Sylar gets hexed. The raises. Sylar to fall. He's dead for 75 seconds. We're seeing Sylar on this leaner at this stage of the game. It's very hard to really stand in his position and get the job done. Can they bring this man down? They can. They've got Iceberg. Can they get more? They're looking towards Non-Grata. The paralyzing cast bouncing across. Freeze with the chase down. Homing missile does connect. He popped the cheese Non-Grata, but it's not going to be enough to save him. The X-Mark drags him back in. Sylar picks up the double. And down bottom, chasing down No Fear. Fades there from the side with the catch. That'll be another for VGJ Thunder.
He's got DD. No, committing for this is a good
Silent
idea.
He's trying for the quick pick off onto DDC, but DDC able to force himself to the side till the tree is there. Silent gets the kill, but now Sylar, he's turning onto him, and Silent, he's taking a lot of damage here from Silent Freeze. He's trying to get up to the high ground. Is he going to be able to get himself away? He's not. That's the Aegis popped.
Okay, it's got to respawn at least, and with the SF coming back, that's enough to buy time.
Non-Grata, let's see, is he going to hit the hook shot this time? He doesn't need to for now. He's got the cogs. They do have the Hex.
They'll lose one for it as well as a gem, so pretty big. Sylar.
They've got the high ground VGJ, and then they've got the sentry down as well, straight away looking to jump in, but there's the backup. Non-Grata comes in with a hook shot by Freeze, pops the BKB, hooks towards Silent, but they've lost Yang. The burst is there, the DK down for 100 seconds. Can they get more out of this? Silent with the toss onto Freeze. He can't quite finish off the gyro. The Voodoo Restoration's there from DDC as Freeze turns, chases down Silent. Silent gets himself out with the silver edge though. He's going to be able to keep himself alive, and Iceberg picks up a second kill onto Fade on the side. Freeze continues to chase. He's found Always Want to Fly. No Fear and Iceberg. They're trying to back off, but the cooldown's there on top of No Fear as well as the Dragon Slave from Sylar. 2 dead at the moment on FlyToMoon, and the wraparound from Freeze is going to be able to find themselves a third. Homing missile and rocket barrage to finish off Non-Grata. This is turning into one of those games as well where, you know, I know Freeze did have that rapier queued up, but I don't know if he's actually going to need it because it's so close at the moment. Non-Grata does try to set up for something, but Yang pops the BKB, he turns with a boat coming in as well, straight onto the top of Non-Grata. Can they finish this off? 3-man stomp come through, but it's not enough to save the clock. Clock will fall. Silent trying for the damage on the Freeze, but Freeze with the Satanic healing up, turns, takes down Silent. They've lost 2 more here off FlyToMoon. Iceberg is trying to finish up these kills. He's looking for a Freeze, but he can't quite do it. Sylar's there with the Light Strike Array. They take Iceberg down as well. The space. Yang's going to put the BKB, but look at the sidelines. Iceberg actually jumps straight in, but now the focus is there from Freeze. Freeze moving forward. He is going to be able to get the chance to get the damage done as Iceberg falls incredibly low. Gets safe for a little bit, but still falls. They've managed to take down Iceberg. He's down for 2 minutes without buyback, and VGJ Thunder, they're looking for more. Freeze stepping forward, the Blade Mail causing him to hurt himself quite some bit though on Non-Grata, but he'll wait it out. Turn back in. Silent is looking for Freeze. Can he find the kill? He can't. The Glimmer play is there. They'll keep him safe. Silent does bring down DDC, but FlyToMoon, they've lost 3 without buyback. Silent is going to get surrounded as Freeze comes back in for the glory. Sylar's there as well, bursting down No Fear. There'll be a buyback. He's Silent and No Fear trying for Yang, but in comes Freeze ready to go again. There's with this rapier, cutting through them all, cutting through the Ancient, looking to end the game. Silent's trying his best to stop it, but he cannot do so.